Hey, I'm Marcus.
And I'm David at Bill Jackson's.
So today we're going to talk about water treatment. We have all of these different options for you. We have capsules or drops. We have filtration. We have little flashlights that you wave around in the water. We're going to make sense of all of this.
Yeah, because no matter where you are, you're going to need clean water. And so we're going to show you some of the ways. But before we go into the different types of ways that you could treat your water, we want to tell you about a little bit of the contaminants that we need to get out of the water for you.
So what exactly are we trying to clean out of the water? We like to put in 3 different categories of things that we're trying to get out of the water so that we can drink it. Number 1, you have particulate. Particulate is sediment or any kind of actual material you can feel that's maybe floating or in the water at the bottom. Number 2 is going to be bacteria. Obviously everything's going to be bacteria laden. We're going to go over some products that will take out bacteria as well. And then the last thing is going to be viral microorganisms. When I go to that level, that means it's going to be a little bit tinier and smaller and harder to get out of than bacteria. So those are the 3 main things that we're going to be focused on getting out of your water.
Now the thing is with all of these filters here, not everyone's going to take out all 3 of those big heavy hitters. Deciding which filter is best for you for the situation you're going into, we're going to find out here in a second. So let's go talk about the difference between purification and filtration. So filtration is going to be focused mainly on taking out your bacteria, your protozoa, and your cysts. It's also going to help with sediment and particulates in the water. It's going to filter that for you to make it safe, potable water for you to drink.
So what is purification? Purification is going to take filtration to a little bit higher level, and it's going to hit your viral microorganisms. It's going to go a little bit further, but it may not take out your sediment and your particulate. So let's take a look at some of our options for water treatment systems that we have here at Bill Jackson's.
Before we get into the different products that we're going to show you, we'd like to talk about boiling water.
Boiling water works. It does. However, it's a consuming type of process. You're taking a lot of time. You have to have the fuel to make it work, and then also it's something that you have to stay stationary for. You can't do it on the go. Here are some of the filtration options that we have here at our store. This is called the Mini, and that's the squeeze. These are considered squeeze filters from a company named Sawyer. They're locally based here in Safety Harbor.
So these 2 filters will clean 99.9% of all bacteria. Also clean out that nasty sediment. Another pro to these filters, they're long lasting, they're instant filtration for you, so you can drink it right out of the unit, and they're lightweight. Downside to that is they're not going to purify the water. They're also going to require a little maintenance occasionally, and they have some trouble performing in really cold weather.
The second type of filtration that we have are called pump filters. Pump filters are great for getting out that sediment. They'll also get out the bacteria at 99.9%, but they're very high volume. They get 1 liter a minute. They use a different kind of filter. It's a carbon filter. It's even going to affect the taste. It's going to get that nasty taste out of there. Some of the issues that you might come across is that it does require maintenance. You do have to replace that carbon filter. It's not going to purify. It's not going to get on the viral level, and you do need a good water source.
Those were some of our filtration options. Now here's a few of our purification products. The first one I want to show you is the Micropure tablets. The pros to them, they're lightweight, they're easy to use, and inexpensive. Some of the cons are they take up to 30 minutes to 4 hours to purify your water depending on the condition of it. Whereas the Aquamira drops over here are a Part A, Part B purification system. The pros to them, they're lightweight, they're inexpensive, and it leaves no aftertaste. The cons are, just like the tablets, they can leave sediment in the water if you don't filter it out first. And it also takes time.
Another option for water purification is called the SteriPEN. The SteriPEN purifies your water in less than a minute using ultraviolet light. What's nice about it is it takes out the taste. However, it does need to be pre-filtered water, and it is somewhat dependent on batteries. So we do get some frequently asked questions around here. Stuff like, David, can we use salt water? Can we use pool water? What about chemicals? How does all this filtration work with that?
So with all the products that we showed you that we carry, unfortunately it's not going to filter out salt water for you. Salt's just going to clog the filtering system. As for pool water or chemicals, these filters aren't strong enough to filter out chemicals out of the water for you. Now there are options out there, but they're usually much more expensive and bulkier.
So there are many ways that you can clean water. The really important thing is to assess your situation and figure out what filtration system or what treatment system works best for you.